Welcome to Beauty Mundo. Today is your ultimate hair guide for products and tools. You are not going to want to sleep on any of these, okay? As always, thank you for watching and subscribing. Let's get to it. Just a little PSA. It is storming, like gnarly, crazy, biblical storms outside, so don't be afraid if you hear a little rumble. I'm gonna start with products. I just found this new, I'll start with shampoos, but I just started using Kerastase. I'm normally, if you're a regular here, you know I really love Redken, but wanted to try something different. And so during the Sephora sale, I ended up getting the Kerastase Premier line. Why did they do this to us? So this is really good. This is called the Declarifying System Reparative Shampoo, all types of damaged hair. Hi, this is bleach. I'm going to be doing more very soon, so I wanted to get a little ahead of the game, and so chose this line. This is great for bleached hair if you just style your hair with a lot of heat products, tools, which I do weekly. So really good for any type of damage if you are trying to repair your hair. I had really good reviews. Kerastase is a huge professional. You will find them really only in salons or Sephora. So a huge brand that hairstylists love. And I just wanted to give it a go, and it was like first wash. Well, the scent, it's very citrusy. Oof, it smells so good. But first go, when I styled my hair, I just knew. I usually know immediately. I don't like to give up too quickly. I'll usually give something 3 chances, and if it's just still not doing it, okay, you get returned. But this, immediately I said, okay, you guys, if you have damage, now I just want to explore the whole line. I want to get a mask. I want to get some of their frizz leave-in, I heard is really good. So if you're giving Kerastase a thought, this is your sign. Okay, this is it. Now, my scalp, unfortunately, I inherited a very dry, angry, itchy scalp. Right now, currently, I am using a medicated shampoo that I have a prescription for. That's just how bad my scalp can get. Anyways, this Jupiter, this is their old packaging, so I'll find a photo of their new packaging. I got this online last year on Amazon. They sell it at Target now. But this dandruff shampoo, it does have zinc, pyrithione, coconut oil, and algae extract. This was my savior for months. Okay, months. I mean, you can see I'm almost done with it. It really just, my scalp just goes sometimes into these hypersensitive, hyper irritated. So I didn't want to throw this away because I felt like once I can kind of take a break from the medicated shampoo, I can go back to this. But what's really great, really great, is a lot of scalp shampoos are really harsh on your hair. This is not just a treat for your scalp. It's color safe, it's vegan, it just has everything. Like, let's see if it has any like specific, okay, suitable for all hair types, suitable for colored hair, chemically treated hair, sulfate free, paraben free, phthalate free, cruelty free, and vegan. But like I said, it really is so great, and it made my hair feel so soft. So I didn't have to sacrifice a happy scalp and bad hair. if you are someone who deals with a dry scalp, but maybe you're not at my level to where you need a prescription, I've tried everything under the moon. That Nyrosol made my scalp angry. It was horrible for me. T-gel, the new CeraVe, like this, I know it's like, I had never heard of it. I just was looking for shampoo on Amazon and this was recommended to me. So now I'm recommending it to you, okay? Give this a try. Give this a try if you deal with a dry scalp. Conditioners. I will have to make a preface that I finished the shampoo. It's so good. But then I decided to get the damage repair because I'm gonna be doing more bleach. But I have the acidic gloss line from Redken. So I finished 2 shampoos of these, and this is my second conditioner from them. So it's about halfway. My husband also loves this too. I feel like I need to start buying him his own, because then he uses way, I mean, he has amazing hair, but he uses way too much, and so all my stuff is like disappearing. Anyways, this honey. Now it's a little hard, well, the frizz and everything today is real, but it's a little hard to tell on the pink, but especially if your hair is dark, oh honey, the shine, and it smells like, what is even in this for the scent? I don't know, but it smells amazing. Like I said, I went through 2 bottles of shampoo when my stylist used this on me sometime last year. I was like, what are you putting on me? Fell in love immediately. Makes it soft, but not heavy. So if you have more fine hair, like my hair is coarse. I used to have, I mean, like break rubber bands, break clips, thick hair. Hormonal issues, whatever. I probably only have like half of it left. Thank God I started out with a lot. But my hair is still coarse, but it's a lot thinner. So things can feel like, nobody wants like have that heavy greasy hair, right? So this is really great because it's gonna make your hair super duper shiny, and it's gonna coat it and make it soft and silky, but without the weigh down. That long story was to say, without the weigh down. Oh, this color acidic gloss line, obviously very good for color treated hair. Speaking of bleach and damage, when I got this done in February, I had green before, and then we tried to go, I mean, my hair's so hard because it's so naturally dark, so anyways, the bleach does so much damage. And when I first washed it and blow dried it on my own, I was like, holy, my hair is damaged. So then I went out, did all my little research, and then I went out and got this acidic bonding concentrate leave-in. It says intense conditioning, heat protection, styling aid, hydration intense. Do you see? My hair's naturally kind of curly anyways. Ugh, but this weather right now. But like the dryness, like I need moisture, okay? Moisture. So hydration intense protection. So amazing, okay? I can't even tell you from day one, from the first time that I styled and blow dried my own hair, and I have the best of the best blow dryer, and I know how my hair usually performs after I blow dry, and it was, well, no shade, but this one has really coarse hair, okay? And it was more coarse than that, okay? My hair was in deep need of a savior, okay? Like it really, really needed a savior. And this immediately helped turn it around. Speaking of moisture, I also got the All Soft. Y'all hearing this? I got the Redken All Soft Heavy Cream. This has 12% argan oil, and it's really great for bride brittle hair. Wow, I haven't done this in a while. Anytime I get kind of stumped and I don't know what shampoo to go to, the All Soft line is always my backup. Like, she's just always there. She's always there. She never fails. I like the Mega. They don't make, I don't think they make a mask in the Mega, but this is the light gold. If you see, is the regular All Soft. And then if you have curly hair and really dry hair, try the dark brown one, the Mega. Oh, side note, coconut oil also, same thing. I would wear that to bed. I wish you guys knew just how damaged my hair was after this second round of bleach. Why I'm doing a third round, you know? If you're bleach blonde, holler at me in the comments, because you know. Or if you are addicted to these fun, vibrant colors, then shout me out. Don't leave me alone on this island here, because I know I'm gonna get all these people like, bleach is so bad, you shouldn't do it. You go live your life, okay? I'm gonna live mine and keep coloring my hair. Now, for heat protection, I bought this a while back, used it maybe once, and was like, eh. And now I'm like, girl, why are you, wake up, Snow White. I'm telling you, this acidic color gloss line is where it's at. So this is a blow dry spray. It's weird that it only says heat protection treatment, shine protection and color, but it has to only be put in wet. That's the directions. Apply to clean, damp hair. Leave in, do not rinse. So I use this right before I blow dry, and again, the shine, it just really, like, especially now that my hair is not all dark, I feel like I really, really, really want products that are gonna make my hair look as glossy and as shiny as possible. And again, the scent, you just can't beat it. It doesn't give specifics on the heat. You know, sometimes they'll say 400, 450. I think because the blow dryer does not get anywhere near as hot as a curling iron or flat iron, and so because it's only for wet hair, you do not use this dry. Why? I don't know. That's just, I'm just following the directions, okay? So, heat protectant, for the blow dry. Now, if you're a regular here, you will not be surprised when I show her my thermal spray from Redken. I will say I like this because it has a hold. Can you guys see how much is left? I don't know if you can, but it goes up to, it's here. So I use this a lot. This with the hold, it has that low hold. That 22 has a higher hold, but to me that almost just feels just like Hairspray. And my hair, it being more curly naturally, it holds a curl really well. So if you have a tougher time with your hair holding, then get the 22. If you're like me, this 11 will do you just fine, because really your style should be lasting you a minimum of 3 days. That's why something that has heat protectant and hold is so crucial. You should not be restyling your hair over and over and over. I probably use heat twice a week, which is still a lot, but yeah, you want something that has a protection and a hold so you're not going back and recurling and things like that. I also reset my hair at night so that the curls will stay. So that's just a little. Okay, dry shampoo. Also no stranger. I have been using this since 2018 when IGK first came out with their dry shampoos, and I use the charcoal. So I think because my scalp is so dry, it produces so much oil to try and lubricate itself. If you have a very oily or dry scalp, it's weird because mine is both, you will live for this. If you have a irritated scalp, you guys know I put the where is it? I put this here, this powder to fill in like any like kind of here, you know, so you don't see so much of the scalp. But sometimes my scalp is also really red, and so I'll do that too, or my grays, whatever. Great product, sidebar. But because my scalp can get so red and so irritated, this is amazing. The charcoal is an anti-inflammatory and it does wonders. A little bit goes such a long way. It is worth every penny. So a version of the IGK that I found that was drugstore is this one from Hask. I can't remember where I was. I didn't have my travel one with me. And so I found this one, this invigorating with tea tree oil and rosemary for a dry scalp for dry shampoo. Also really good. I would say the only maybe downside to this one is I feel like I have to use more. Like this one is like super duper duper absorbing, but also I get not everyone's gonna want to spend $34 on dry shampoo. So this brand is great too. It's also very clean, but like I said, it's good with the tea tree oil and the rosemary. So it's really, really great for the scalp. Another clean brand. And then I don't know, it's like $6, $7, something like that. I got it at the local grocery store. So Walmart, Target has it. I'm sure Walgreens, CVS, I'm sure like everywhere you shop, you can find this much easier than the IGK. And last on the list for products is Hairspray. I really love the Kenra. This is their perfect medium spray. Now you will love this if you want something that's going to have that hold, but because it's medium, it's still a brushable hold. So if you wanted to go at the end of the night, try and comb things through, you're not there like with your brush stuck in your hair, like, oh my God, I can't get this out. So it's Kenra in general. I have so many of their products. You guys, if I could make a video of everything that I have and why I love it and why you would love it, it would just be, I don't know, a 3-hour video. So I'm trying to keep it somewhat short for you guys. Definitely another great brand. Okay, now on to tools. This is the T3 curling iron. I have the 1 1/4 size. So when I just want bigger, looser, more soft kind of a way, almost like, I'm trying to remember if I did my curls with this or my other curling iron, but they have something called a T3 digital pass technology. Excuse me, single pass technology. So really what that means is you're gonna get an even heat all throughout the whole barrel. So you are not gonna get hot or cool spots. A lot of times the ones that are not as expensive will have, the heat won't be so even throughout, and then that is so damaging for your hair. And you know, when I was younger, I get it, you guys, not everything is super affordable. Like, affordable is different for everybody, so I understand that. I've had to very often just get a Revlon or a Conair and make do until I could afford to get something later. Usually I will wait until Ulta is having a hair sale. In my opinion, put your little pennies aside, okay, and wait for that, because their sales are so freaking good. Ulta is like the hair destination, okay? You want to make sure your hair is as good as you can keep it, especially if you are someone who is like me and you style a lot. If you're styling weekly, put your pennies aside. I'm telling you, it is so worth it. This is my Babyliss curling iron. So this is a 1-inch barrel. So when I want something a little bit tight, still with my classic little clipper here. And so it says the Nano titanium ceramic coated barrel for smooth, shiny, long-lasting curls. This is loved by hairstylists. This is actually how I found Babyliss, because my stylist uses a Babyliss flat iron on me. And what's really great about this too is it goes up to a super height. I want to say 430. Okay, super hot. So great for all hair types. If you are someone with really coarse, super thick, coarse hair, turn it all the way up. Obviously, if you're more fine, you could turn it down. But Babyliss it's just one of those brands that I don't think is super expensive. I want to say this is like 60 bucks. Let's see, I have my Ulta app here. Let's see, how much is it? Yeah, it's $60. Opposed to, I think my T3, I'm almost embarrassed to say how much I paid for a curling iron because my husband is nearby. And he's gonna be like, woman, this is why. Okay, yeah, it's $150. So this is $150 and then this is $60, but still a great option. I'm telling you, even though there's a big price difference, it's still a wonderful brand, which is why I'm also gonna recommend the flat iron. I have the Babyliss Pro Nano Titanium, and there's, I mean, you know how these brands are. There's so many different versions. This is the lower end, so this one retails for $99, and I really loved it, this specific one, because it has the digital, so when it's on and you have the little buttons in here, and it's just a lot easier to see how like what level you're at, and instead of like sliding it around. But like I said, what's great about Babyliss is it really allows you to work on multiple types of ethnicities and hair types, and having that higher heat sometimes depending on how coarse your hair is. I have found though that especially like I said, when I was younger, I had so much hair, so it was okay. Where now, even though my hair is still coarse, I feel like I would go too high of my heat, and really damage it that way. So take your time. I know I can be pretty impatient when it comes to hair. I can do my makeup for hours on end and it's so soothing, but when it comes to hair, I'm like, hurry up, go to the highest heat. Really, really examine your hair and just try it. Don't go too crazy. Like, even though it goes up to 450, not everybody should. I have had to learn the hard way that not everybody should be using the highest heat. But like I said, it's still such a really great brand, great for pros, great for all hair types. It's just like cult favorite. Hairstylist cult favorite. You can't go wrong with anything from Babyliss. Talking about the Ulta sale, I had been coveting this for so long. I know I'm Christian, I shouldn't covet, but I'd been coveting this since I used it at my friend's house back in 2020. And when Ulta had their sale, y'all, this blouse is like, doesn't know what it wants to do. So when Ulta had their sale, I finally got it. It is the GHD Gold, and normally it retails for $250. I can't remember how much I got it on sale for, but it's so great because of the shape. It makes it so easy to also, if you want to get your hair and then also curl it and style it like that. It's such a great shape. But what's unique about the GHD is it is one little button. So you cannot go any higher than, what is it? I forget. It's like 3. So I'm like about ready to plug it in. And apparently they don't sell it at Ulta anymore. It didn't come up on my app. So I'm on the GHD website and it goes, this one goes up to 365. It has dual zone technology. I mean, sometimes I'm just like, okay, sure. I do love that it heats up in 25. I'm telling you, like, I plug it in, I press it, and I go grab something, and it's like, ding, and it's that 25 seconds is like, boom, and you're golden. And like I said before about me, sometimes I would just always put my hair at that 450 and then continuing to go over and over and over and over. I don't care what brand says it's a SinglePass. I've never been able to do that. Maybe it's just user error, okay? But so going over and over at that high heat is just so damaging. So damaging. So I love this for people who do not need extreme heat, who maybe your hair's a little bit thinner, it's a little bit finer, it's not super coarse, and you need something foolproof. And this is it. It gets so much shine. Like, I actually always used to think this gave me the most shine until way back when I did a short and I did half of my hair with this and half of my hair, and I was like, what? I did not think that this was going to make my hair look smoother because it's at a lower heat. I put this one probably like 410 or something, and no, this was I wish like I was like, oh, okay, wow, I mean, I knew you were good, but I didn't know you were like that good. Also, little touches, like I really like that it comes with this little guy, so you're not just like flapped all around. And I've had it so long and I've never had any issue. Again, the cheaper ones I've had, like when I was younger, the plates it's just not made as well, and then it'll start snagging, and when you're going down it starts pinching and pulling your hair. What a nightmare. Please, like I said, if you can find this somewhere on sale, I don't know why it didn't come up in the Ulta app anymore, but if you can find it on sale or you just don't mind paying $250, when I tell you it is worth it, your hair will thank you. I mean, like, really, really, thank you. I know. Don't be mad. But did you really think there's gonna be a hair video without this? Oh my gosh. So I use right now, I'm like really stuck on the round brush. Sometimes I go with the smoothing. If you don't know her, if she needs an introduction, the Dyson Airwrap. I hate that it's so expensive. I'm just gonna admit it. I'm there with you. I'm there with you, okay? I hate that it's the price, but what I hate even more is how damn good it is, okay? How damn good it is. I had the Revlon styler, which did a good job. I will say I probably had that for about a year until one day, like I said, I use my tools often. And so one day I'm blow drying my hair and so much heat. I thought I was going to shut down the power on the block. I thought this thing was gonna explode on me, and it was like death by hair dryer. And I said, okay, I need to get a new blow dryer. Then I actually got the T3 blow dryer, which is also very good, but it runs for about $2.99. And that one's really great because it has a diffuser as well. So I still have it. But when I tell you, I mean, I went from Revlon to T3 and then got gifted the Airwrap. It was over. It's probably how people feel when, I don't know, they drink a really good champagne for the first time. I don't know. What's your equivalent? What, a really good steak for the first time, and you're like, damn, I was over here having this like $8.99 steak at like wherever. The fastest, my hair takes so long. If you guys didn't see my short, go watch my short where I styled my hair and I only blow dried it. And before I put all this texture, you know, because this is supposed to be like a messy, I know you're like, oh, your hair doesn't even look like smooth or blah, blah, blah. This is supposed to be a messy look, so smooth is not what I was going for today. The smoothness. The dry time, okay? It doesn't look like my hair is too long because it's all the way up. My hair like is like here. Go watch the short. I'm not lying, okay? So long. My hair is so long. And also had been coveting it since 2020 when we got it for my mom for Mother's Day when it came out. And I would use any excuse to go to my mom's house and blow dry my hair. And thank God my stepdad finally had pity on me and was very gracious and got it for me as a Christmas / I don't know, low-key wedding gift. I don't know, whatever. Thank you, love you. But it dries your hair so fast. I'm not even gonna bore you with all the technical, it has this, it has that, it has blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to tell you that there is nothing, especially because I've worked in the beauty industry, whether I worked at Nordstrom or Neiman's, we sold so many different brands. Dry Bar is a big one at Nordstrom, which I love Dry Bar, so I'm not gonna say anything bad about Dry Bar ever. But it's in a class of its own. I want you guys to think about if you bought a car, okay? Say you have a budget of $30,000, okay? So 30,000, that's gonna get you a cute car. I know inflation's high, but it's still gonna get you a nice car, okay? Imagine if you were to double your budget and you were able to go get a $60,000 car. it's gonna change your life. The extra luxuries, the type of service that you get when you walk into a Mercedes or, you know, whatever, Lexus, BMW, it's the technology, the engineering, the just all of it. I don't want to compare the Dyson to anything because it's not fair. Like the other, like I said, the Revlon, if you have to, hey, I did it for like a year. The T3, still a very great option. But my hair is just still always so frizzy. It's always been dry. It's just always been coarse. It's always been frizzy. It's always been dry. As amazing as these products are and as amazing as much as they help, that's just my hair. Like, that's not going to change. I'm not, unless I were to get like a Brazilian blowout or something, which I don't want. I want my hair texture. I accept it. I own it. I love it now. But that's just my hair, right? It's just more dry and it's more coarse. And it takes forever to blow dry. Please do it. Please do it. Ask for it for a gift. Treat yourself to it because, especially too, it takes too long for me to do the curling irons. It's so much less damage. I really should. But like I told you guys, my threshold of patience for styling hair is very low. I want 30 minutes, which I know for some of you is a lot, but 30 minutes and I'm out. Like, please don't make me spend any longer than that. You know, if it broke tomorrow, I would, honey, I'd be selling myself on the street. Judge me, it's fine. I judge me too, so go ahead. It's worth it. I know it's stupid. It's a horrible price. Nobody wants to pay that, but it's worth every it'll change your life. It will take your life. I'm telling you, you will just think that you've had a professional blowout every single time. Just every single time, your hair will be the best hair ever. And you just can't have a bad day. When you have a good hair day, you just walk out like feeling, even if my makeup's not done, just a little gloss, eyebrow, mascara, I'm out. But my hair looks good. Honey, when that hair's right, your life is right. Okay, friends, that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out. I hope you found new products to be obsessed with. I think you can tell through the camera that I genuinely, absolutely love everything that I showed you. And I hope I gave you enough reasons for you to understand why you might love it too. Leave me any questions, like I said, anything at all. I just want to hear from you. So thank you so much again. Remember, guys, it's you. You're the magic behind all this good hair and makeup and all of that. It's you. And I will see you on the next ones. Make sure, of course, you know, the usual, like, share, subscribe, all of it. And I'll see you soon, my darlings. Mwah! Toodaloo!